Good morning, everyone. CrimsonMune here, and we've got a special Christmas vacation daytime stream. It's a Crimson morning, a Christmas moon. We're gonna have a good time this morning. We're gonna be playing some Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We just started the first mission the other night, and we're gonna continue with a couple hours of Assassin's Creed this morning. Tonight, we'll be back with Doom and maybe some Fortnite, we'll see. But I'm excited to have a good morning with you all. Hope you've got your morning coffee, some breakfast. And I hope you're all enjoying the first couple days of Christmas vacation. If you're not on vacation yet, you'll be there soon. So, let's have a good time. So, what say we? Here we go. So we just finished the first mission of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Well, the first, like, major mission. Kjotve. We killed him, avenged our father. And now, pimp your boat. Oh, man. Now we kind of have the open world, and we'll be able to explore and kind of get into... Oh, that's interesting. You can walk around in the loading screen. Get into the whole open world exploration and just kind of do whatever we want. You can see we've got some sweet armor already. Alright, so let's look at this world. We're all the way over here. There's some wealth up there. Not sure exactly how we get there. Maybe we can climb? Let's try it just for the fun of it. Alright, looks like this is some sort of really tall waterfall. There's Kjotve's fortress. Raven perception. Help us find valuable opportunities in the world. It's looking to me like maybe we can go up the side over here. Nice, that was a nice little jump. Reach Alrikstad. Alrikstad. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Oh my gosh. Just straight up climbing over this waterfall. Look at this. Dude's a beast. I couldn't do this even if there wasn't a waterfall just streaming down on me. I am surprised we're able to do this. Not gonna lie, I definitely thought the waterfall would make it impossible to climb up, but here we are. A cave. Nice little waterfall cave. Ah, okay, so we can break through the ice. Now, what do we have here? A book of knowledge. Rage of Helheim. New ability. Okay. So let's look at this. Abilities are learned through books of knowledge. They are powerful fighting moves that can be used during battle at the cost of adrenaline. Some abilities focus on melee, while others provide ranged abilities. Up to 8 abilities can be assigned at once. It's a lot. Improved abilities. When you find a second book of knowledge with the same ability, that ability is dramatically improved. To find more books of knowledge, explore the world and search for wealth in each territory. Books are often heavily guarded in monasteries or military camps. Alright, so the Rage of Helheim. Enter a fit of rage and slam your enemy to the ground, leaving them helpless in the face of a barrage of hits. Alternate quickly between L1 and R1 taps to avoid losing balance. Okay. Choose which controller input you want to assign an ability to. Okay, let's go square. So how do we actually use the ability? Alright, skills-wise, we got no skill points left. Hold R2 for melee abilities, hold L2 for ranged abilities. Ah, okay. There you go. Very cool. So, I guess this is the cave that's marked. Now, question is, can I jump from here? Doesn't really seem like it. I feel like if I jump, I'll die. We'll just go down nicely. If that's possible. Oh gosh, I thought I just leapt off the cliff like that. I thought that was the end. Alright, well that wasn't too bad. I thought that was gonna be tougher to get that. Alright, so there's another piece of wealth. Whoops. Right there. So let's go try to find that. And then we'll move on. Alright, it looks like it's up there. So we need to find a way to get up there. Okay. Climb over the fence, sir. Right? 43 meters up. See if we can climb here, maybe? Somewhere? Apparently we can just, like, climb straight up these walls. Compare this to Warzone. You can't even hop over the tiniest rock. Excuse me. Like, where am I going? That's the problem is, I'm just not really sure where this thing is. I assume that it's, like, up here somewhere, though. I don't know. Let's just go to the top of this rock. See if it's up here. Probably do all this, and then there's nothing up here. Yep, so far I see nothing. Alright, this is saying 97 meters this way and down, I guess? Down, 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 down. Still saying it's below. I wonder if there's like a cave or something down here. This is looking a little bit promising. Maybe there's an entrance here to something. Loot. Got some silver. Still saying below. Okay, there is a little entrance here. Hey, Sizzy? Not sure how you say your name, so I apologize if it's wrong, if I said it wrong. But welcome, how are you? Good morning. Well, good morning, at least if you're on the East Coast with me. Or in America. Okay, we got some iron ore. And now I think we've looted up this area, so still not really sure what this thing is. Maybe that's just a marker for Kyotvei's fortress. But now we can move out of here. So I'm thinking we'll just sail away to like wherever the next spot is. Here's Florley. I could fast travel, but you guys know I'm not really that interested in that. Let's try to get that piece of wealth. Rations are full. Yeah, we need to explore, so we're not going to do much fast traveling right now. We're just going to try to explore the map, see what's out there. Make our way to Elricstad. Looks like there's a camp way up on that mountain. All right, I know that there's a way to call... Oh, that's not what I want. There's the mount, but that's not actually what I want. There's a way to call my longship. All right, what a meditate, call mount, cloak, torch. Oh, so I have a torch that I can use, a horn, and call my longship. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Can you get closer?
Hey!
Guess not.
More sail!
Here we go. Looks like there's definitely stuff up on that mountain. Up on this ridge, but I'm not gonna go up there right now. We'll just pass it on by. We'll go to this piece of wealth that we know is over here. Skaldic songs and crew stories. While on your ship, you can request a song from your Skald or Bragi, or ask one of your crew to tell a story. What was that? Like a sheep? A goat? That's pretty fun. You can have songs and stories while you're out on the ship.
Up the sail! Save it for later.
Wait here for me. I just need to go steal something real quick. Here in Florley. What have we here? Opal. All right. Little piece of wealth. Oh wait, no, that's not even what we're looking for though. Okay, so we got opal, but that's not actually even the thing. Oh, it's up that hill. All right, so there's more real wealth for us to find. Not just this mere opal. Right? Yeah, that's kind of tough. All right, here's the chest. Leather and iron ore. Okay. I'd say the opal is, like, better than that, right? Ration pouch upgrade. Sufficient crafting materials to upgrade the ration pouch. That's actually what I've been saving up for. So now we're good to upgrade this ration pouch. Extra health is always good. Exotic resources. Yule tokens can be used to buy exclusive gear and cosmetics from Norvid. They're only available during Yule. Yeah, so right now we're in this Yule festival. Norvid, I'm not sure where that is. Or if we can even get there. Fullenberg. Alright, but we're supposed to go all the way over to Birthrights. Battle for the Northern Way, Chapter 4. So I guess we can continue on our journey. We might as well pick this up on the way. So we'll go grab that. But I would like to do this Yule holiday event, so it'd be nice if we could get far enough in the story and in the world to be able to participate. I don't know if we'll be able to do it in time. Do not know what you're saying, sir. pretty cool. Got my Christmas mug. Trying to see, does it actually show somebody playing? I don't see anybody playing the guitar or whatever instrument it is. I'm not sure what instrument it is. We could do a raid. I'm just gonna go for this piece of wealth, and we're gonna move on and just go to the next story and see if we can open up the world a little bit more. I like this music though. It's cool vibes. Taking some screenshots.
Push now. Yes, sail.
Camp there.
Can we raid this? All right, let's see. Let's do a raid.
Let's hit the bastards.
All right, here we go. We're doing a raid. In true Viking fashion, destroy and loot outcroppings of obsidian to gather resources. Sorry, sir. This seems like the tiniest little place to raid, though, huh? Iconoi.
Watch my
Dang. Just gonna murder a bunch of people. Bye-bye. This pike is so strong. Let's just loot, loot, loot. I'm not gonna carry his body. So, like, did we already conquer this place? Oh, there's a person up there? Let's kill this person. Let's get up there and kill this person real quick.
We're done. Let's get back.
All right. I think now we really are done. We killed everybody. All right, what is this? Loot the chest. Bone biter. Wealth collected. Hey, Neo, how's it going? Good morning. Use Odin's sight. Okay, yeah. I know. I've got a day off and just wanted to, you know, relive my childhood a little bit and play some games this morning. So, You're about to upload the Discord about the new season of COD Mobile. Yeah, it's a rare day stream from CrimsonMune. But I will be streaming tonight as well, so we're gonna have both. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is still the Cloudberry. All right. Oh yeah, there's some arrows in that stump. It's kind of random. Hope you're doing well this morning, Neo. But yeah, I'm enjoying my Christmas vacation. I've got some childcare right now. I was like, hey, let me get in an extra stream, play some Assassin's Creed. I really want to do the... Oh, wow, we're getting a ton of iron ore from this. Great. Okay. I really want to do the Yule holiday event in Assassin's Creed. I'm just not sure if I'll be able to get far enough. Oh, you sent me a friend request on COD Mobile. Okay. I'll respond. Now, let me do that now. Let me see. I'm trying not to play it too much. But let's see, Neo. Neo, are you Eris 10? Is that you? All right, here, I'll send you a friend request. You're 10 Link 23, okay. That's what I thought. I wonder, does it have to be capital? Nothing came up. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it does have to be capital. That's nice, Neo, that you're able to have the same name on all the platforms. All right, here you are. I'll send you a request. I'm not sure who this other person is. All right. Now, we just raided this little village. Now we have to get all the way over to Birthrights. Young King Harald summons the Norway clans to an Alting in Alekstad. Alright, so that's where we're trying to go. Whoops. Oh, apparently you can shoot from the ship.
Let the sail out.
Yeah, it's part of the reason why my name is CrimsonMune, like Mune, M-U-N-E, is because CrimsonMune, M-O-O-N, was taken on a bunch of platforms. So I just tried to get a unique variation of Moon that I could actually get on most platforms. So I'm actually able to have CrimsonMune, M-U-N-E, on like PlayStation Network. What am I looking at here? I guess. Okay. I'm having trouble telling what the distance is in this game right now. But anyways, Twitter, Instagram, Discord. All right, awesome, Neo. Well, we'll have to play together. Like I say, I'm trying not to play too much, because I already played too many video games as it is, so now it's dangerous having it in my pocket as well. That'd be fun, dude. It actually, it's pretty crazy how good mobile games are at this point. Like, mobile games, playing these games on your phone is better than, like, most of the games that I grew up playing on, like, full-fledged systems. Got the northern lights. That looks pretty cool though. Look, the stars up in the sky. Wait. What is this? I think it's just iron ore. I'm still gonna get it since I stopped. I wonder if I can wreck my ship by an accident. I hope not. Yeah, it looks like this is just some iron ore. I'll take it though. Need this for crafting, so. Looks like there's some more over there. What the heck? We got like some seals. Are these seals or walruses? I can't tell. Seem very sealish. There's some games that are terrible that somehow beat Among Us on the popular section. So are you, I guess you must be big into mobile gaming in general, Neo, like not just COD. Yeah, I think there are a lot of games on mobile. This is one of my big problems with mobile gaming in particular, is that I feel like a lot of the games on mobile are specifically designed. Now, this is true to some extent of almost all games nowadays. Yeah, this is freezing cold. I need to get out of this before I die. This is true of most most games in general to some extent, but I just feel like mobile games are the biggest offenders. I think this is a seal. Yeah, these are seals. I have no quarrel with you, seal. Mobile games are just designed to be like addictive. So they create all these systems where you have to like log in every single day to get the rewards and whatnot. They create all these opportunities for like microtransactions and pay to win. So many mobile games, I feel like, just take advantage of the users and really try to manipulate you into spending money and logging in constantly. So I'm just very wary of mobile games because of that, because I've gotten sucked into a handful of mobile games over the years, including Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And like that, I was in a clan, they were doing raids like literally in the middle of the night. I would wake up at like 3, 4 a.m., do a raid on my phone, and then go back to sleep. And eventually I was like, what am I doing? Like, why am I waking up in the middle of the night, like ruining my sleep for this game? And like, I didn't want to spend any money, so I was just grinding, and it just taking forever. Whereas other people were spending tens, hundreds, even thousands of dollars on like this mobile game. Look, is this a polar bear? Yeah, it's a polar bear attacking a seal. Look, it killed that seal. There's 2 polar bears up there. That's pretty cool, these polar bears attacking the seals. Raven scanned the battlefield. This song's awesome. But anyways, I had to tell them, I was like, look, I can't keep doing this. I gotta quit this game. And my clan was upset and sad that I just kind of suddenly quit, but I was like, this isn't healthy for me. I can't be a slave to the game. I need to make sure that, you know, I'm able to have boundaries and be healthy with my gaming, so I think mobile gaming is also dangerous in addition to the mechanisms that they put in place, because you always have your phone, you know, it's always right there in your pocket, so you could literally be gaming anytime. Now, obviously, you also have social media and the internet, you know, you have all this But I think it's important to have good boundaries and to be healthy with our devices. And I'm not. I mean, I'm not healthy with my devices right now. I'm definitely addicted to my phone. So I need to do better. And that's my long story. Alrekstad, location discovered. I wish there was a way to, like, automatically dock. But I guess you can just hop to the dock, so that's cool. Stealth, you got Stealth Ghost by connecting your COD mobile account to your COD Warzone account during a special event when COD Warzone came out. Stealth Ghost is very rare. That is an awesome skin. Stealth Ghost. Get some food, top off our health. Let's see if there's any stuff here that we want to, you know, pick up. Looks like there's a piece of wealth right there. A new fast travel point has been added to the world map. I don't understand what this blend in thing is. What's the point of that? It's all just food. Alright, my rations are full. Can I go down? Whoa! Okay, now I'm freezing to death. So that's great. Am I gonna die?
My blood freezing.
Am I gonna die in here? Alright, I don't know. Let's see. It seems like this thing must be right here. So let's loot this chest. We got iron ore and leather. Now let's get out of here, because we're about to die. Well, we're not really about to die. Apparently, we can stay in this freezing cold water way longer than any human really would probably normally be able to. Yeah, dude, post a pic, gaming channel, do it. I am very... You're like 120 levels higher than me in COD Mobile right now. Horda Filk. Suggested power 280. What is this? Let's go look at whatever this is. Find and speak to Sigurd. Let's see what this is.
My love for you rises tall and
Raid
strong
loving
like
husband.
the tree of life.
Do not promise me a mighty branch and then let me down with a tiny twig.
Dear, it is again. I cannot remain firm when you talk to me like that.
Oh my gosh.
Does everyone in Alrekstad play their love game so loudly?
No, it's just my husband.
Wow.
He cannot satisfy his wife.
Ah, old age?
No.
Yikes.
He's still young and fit. It was not always so. He could not keep us
Little bit
apart
PG.
when we were raiding.
He would plow you during raids.
Our first time was in the middle of a burning village. After a while, the crew made us stop. They said it was distracting.
Love can burn brighter near death. Have you tried revisiting these memories?
Yeah, but talking about it
Yeah.
is not the same. I need to feel it, smell it.
So you need to bring the excitement of the raid into your bed.
You could help us pretend we are raiding.
Wow.
That will make my water flow. Come, we must tell my husband.
I was only, well...
Wow,
Alright.
this is about to be real awkward, I
Grab
think.
your weapon, you big, strong Vikinger. Today we raid.
A raid? Now?
Join me in the blood dance. Fill me with your battle lust.
Oh, yes, yes! Let us go, Viking. Maybe you could start by breaking things.
Oh my gosh,
And
this is
scream
so
as you do,
awkward.
like it is really happening.
It is amusing, but not arousing.
I'm gonna
It does not feel real enough.
find a key for each chest lock.
Maybe you need more fire, like your first time.
Yes! Burn down our house!
Oh my gosh,
Burn it
burn
to the
down your
ground.
house? How? How do I burn your house to the ground? Okay. Those arrows went out real quick. Give me those arrows back. Alright. You want me to burn your house to the ground? Can I do that with a torch? Say bye-bye to your house, I guess.
What did it? I am as hard as Heimdall's tower.
Wow.
Then ram me like the Valgrin's gates and enter Valhalla. Take all plunder you want, Vikinger. And take us also and let the love hunger consume you.
Another time, maybe. But I will help myself to your chest.
All right, let's open this chest and get the heck out of here. Iron ore, leather, and silver. Nothing too exciting. All right, mission accomplished. That was the weirdest quest. Not the weirdest quest I've ever done, but kind of. That was a pretty strange one, not gonna lie. Alrekstad. What is this? Oh, somebody shared a photo there and got a bunch of likes. That's kind of a cool integration. I'll give it a like as well. Why not? That's cool. So you can share photos in a game. And then you can actually like them on the PS5 system. That's pretty cool. All right, let's go to Birthrights and start up this next quest. How do I put this away? I think I burned myself a little bit in that house. Let's see if we can heal back up by eating somebody's food. We just help ourselves. That's how we do in the Viking land. So, Nia, what are you up to for Christmas break? Jaw harp. Oh, those are fun. Obviously, a lot of COD Mobile, apparently. But what else you got going on? Oh, I'm way past that hall. All right, so let's see what this is.
Best raise my hood here.
Distrust area. What is a distrust area? Okay, this tree. What is this tree? Oh, interesting. I'm chasing like a glowing item. Some sort of page or something. No, no, no. Get back up. What are you doing? I don't know why he's crouching down. He's not running. Alright, then it went up into the air. Alright, maybe I gotta go talk to this person now?
Hello, friend. Come see my wares.
Since you're losing a lot of money fast, you're gonna play some Roblox, COD Mobile, and some other stuff. Well, that's still a good break. That's fun.
These are locally sourced.
Locally sourced. Alright, so I've got runes. Minor rune of rage. But then I've got all these items. So I've got a broken bow, some nails, rope, jaw harp, and necklace. There's an engraving that represents a man without a neck. Its sound is heavenly. Maybe someone could use the leftover wood. A couple rusty nails around 9 inches long, be careful. A rope with a slip knot, very mysterious.
You be sure to always bring your stuff to me. You should always have some of these. Have you looked at everything I have for sale?
I guess.
Be well, friend.
What was the point of following that thing to over here? I'm confused. Like, what is this? Oh, maybe I lost track of it. Okay, so maybe we gotta do it again, I think. It must be that I got too far from it, and so it, like, went up into the sky. Yeah, Neil, when I'm playing COD Mobile, doing the Battle Royale, I can't tell right now, like, I win pretty often so far. I mean, I haven't played a ton, but I've won, you know, most of the games that I've played. And I can't tell, like, is it still all bots, or am I actually playing against real people? I guess I gotta catch this thing, maybe? Oh, no! Oh, shoot, it's up there. Okay. It's not lost yet! Oh my gosh. Okay, so it stops there. Wow. Alright, third time? Third time is a charm? Is that what we'll say? If they immediately try to knife you in the lobby, there's a fraction of bots in the lobby. I feel like I should be able to go faster across these roofs, you know? I don't know. Distrust area. Alright, here we go. Third time's a charm. Here we go. I'm gonna get it this time, guys. I'm gonna get it. Now that I understand what's happening. There we go. Tattoo design collected. All that for a frickin' tattoo that we'll never see because I'm always wearing so many clothes. Alright, this seems like a book of knowledge or something. Is that what that is? Let's go see if we can get that. Hey, Citrian. Good morning, dude.
Your clan is a foul stench.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I have a free morning with some babysitting, so today's the last day of our childcare, and I was like, well, what can I do this morning? I kind of want to just wake up and play video games today, like a kid, you know, during Christmas break. So I'm enjoying it. But yeah, I'm streaming right now, obviously, and then tonight, and then that's really probably going to be the last of it. The last of my streams until after Christmas, because I don't think I'm going to stream until after Christmas at this point. After today, so I'm getting it in now. I don't have to work during Christmas break, but I'm just gonna take a break from streaming so that I can spend, you know, the next couple days just be really present with my family. Because today's my wife's last day of work. So she's working right now. I'm streaming, playing games. But then she'll be off for the next week. So gonna try to, you know, especially these next couple days, just be really present with her and the kids and spend time with them and not be streaming or playing games or whatever. But I'll be back after Christmas, so I'll probably stream again after tonight. I'll be back on Sunday, most likely. So, how are you doing this morning, though, Citrian? All right, let's read this. Muddy, half-eaten note. The pigs got loose in the house, and now the cellar's gone. The cellar key is gone. It's your turn to dig through the shit. Man, this game. Alright, this thing must be in a cellar. Alright, so apparently the pigs ate the key or something. So let's find some pigs. Here they are. Let's see if we can find a key in the pig shit. Up. Over here. Thank you, piggy. Oh, Citrian, you're working. Gotcha. You could have taken time off, but it gives you a good excuse to have some alone time while you're with family. I know that trick well. Trust me. Yeah, I felt like this time I want to take like a really solid break. So I put up all my away notifications. Turned off notifications on my phone, and I'm just taking like a full break. Where's the cellar door? I can't see. And this doesn't help me at all. Cool, 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 cool. Anybody see a cellar door? I'm not seeing one. Sounds good, Neo. Okay, I got the key, but where's the cellar door? I have no idea. Is the cellar, like, separate from the house? I was thinking it would just be under the house. Okay, now this is gonna drive me crazy. Maybe this is the cellar? Oh, wait. Maybe here? place. Can I get under this? I really have no idea what I'm doing. Sounds good. We'll do. We'll do, Neo. Yeah, I'll let you know if I'm gonna play a little bit. See if you're available. Alright, can I break this? No. Oh, Citrian, by the way, I beat you. I'm sure you're pissed, but I beat you by 1 point in fantasy football. Sorry about that. I seriously have no idea. I don't see a door anywhere. What am I missing here? You think you could have won the season if McCaffrey didn't get hurt? Yeah. My star, Michael Thomas, didn't play like the first 6 or 7 games of the season. He came back, played like 2 games, and then he got right back on IR. Awesome. This is the second year this has happened to me. This year was injury. Oh, okay, I can shoot this. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. But the other year was Le'Veon Bell's whole, you know, contract dispute. Didn't play the entire year. There we go. Alright, we solved the puzzle. New ability, Mark of Death. Whoops. Hold R2 to mark sighted enemies. Release to let fly a deadly volley of arrows. Oh, that's cool. You can, like, kill, like, 3, 4 enemies at once. Okay, so you can have 4 ranged and 4 melee abilities at once. I've just got 1 of each. Well, honestly, Citrian, I'm thinking it might actually be worse that I beat you because I feel like then I'll get a worse draft picked, you know, for next year. I gotta figure out a better draft approach. Because I don't think I drafted a very good team this year. Alright, let's go to here. The Mead Hall. Is there a bridge? Alright, here we go. Look at this guy. That guy's huge. Are these enemies?
Stop that! Step closer, seal face, and say that again!
I said your stench is strong. That's your only strength. Your stench.
I will feed your teeth, wrapped in your tongue back out.
Back out. AKA his a-hole. Okay, so this is where I'm going.
Think you can swill with the best?
Oh, drinking games again? Alright, we'll try. I lost the last time.
Thirsty foe. Count it faster than me, and you are the victor.
All right, I'll do my best, sir.
Let's see your silver. What's a drinking game without a prize?
Oh no. 100 silver? Uh-oh. All right, we'll do a small bet.
First a bit light. No matter. Ha! We drink!
I'm about to lose all my silver right now. Here we go. Oh. Oh no!
Head spinning yet?
All right, it's close. Oh shoot! I pressed the wrong way. Oh no, no, no! Okay, one more. This is a bad influence. There we go, I actually did it! Woo! Alright, we've gained some silver. Okay, what I realized is before I was like holding left or right to balance myself, but it turns out you just have to like tap left or right to just kind of lean back. You don't hold it. So that was a lot smoother now that I got it. They're gruesome for their roasts. You don't want to see them in battle. Their battle is extremely gruesome.
Desire, Eivor. Yet by the look on your face, you've lost your will to live.
Gorm is here with the last of his men. Why does that troll dare show his face?
Leave it for another day. We are here under Harald's truce, and Gorm is too weak to try anything bold.
Here's a seed stain on his father's trousers. I should wipe him from this world.
Not tonight, Eivor.
The Crimson Cowl. That is kind of crazy that they let Gorm live.
Watch over this one and see that he warms himself with drink. I will find my father and escort him to the Longhouse.
As you wish.
Basim.
Is Hytham well?
He will heal, but never fully recover. It is fortunate that you were able to succeed where he failed.
My resolve was strong.
When you slew Kjotve, did you see a sigil on him? Silver, the size of my palm, bearing the symbol of an ash tree?
Take it. Trade it for what you can.
I know where Gorm is camped.
You just happen to have that
If
on
you
him.
wish to see him without anyone the wiser, there is a trick I can teach you.
Already looking for another princess? All right, I'll bite. What do I do?
Use your cloak to obscure your face. Blend into the crowd. Divert attention. Hide in plain sight.
Is this how your brotherhood operates?
This is how your brotherhood operates. You sneak around in the daylight, stepping your victims where they stand.
Said like that, you make me blush. We are seekers of justice, shepherds of man's will. We work in the dark to serve the light.
I suppose there's no shame in using deception when honor is at stake. And Gorm is a stain on that honor.
Then let's see what can be done to cleanse that stain. Give it a try.
Here we come, Gorn.
A few things you should know before you step into his camp. Walking unseen through hostile territory is an exercise in subtlety.
Look at my giant cloak I have on.
A hood makes you forgettable, dismissed at a distance. Remain far from watchful eyes, and you will be invisible to them. Do not draw blade or hammer, for these and other sudden movements can break your disguise. And in case I wasn't clear, you will need to put up your hood for the trick to work.
Seems like my hood is up. The most important part of my disguise is putting a hood up.
Gorm is there, in the camp ahead.
A cloak diminishes unwanted attention. Enter Gorm's cabin. Okay, so this must be a distrust area because it's actually enemy troops that we have a truce with.
What were you thinking? Drinking mead on an empty stomach?
You have to eat something before drinking that much.
How does that go? Feed before meat. Meet your fate.
Wait, what? No, I'm not trying to fight. I failed the mission. How did I fail the mission? I didn't press unsheath. It just automatically did it. Now how do I sheath my weapon? And how do I put my hood up? Okay, cloak. All right, let's try this again. Enter Gorm's cabin. What the heck? Not in conflict. I know, did you hear him? You have to drink something before eating that much. Literally drinking 2 gallons of water when they wake up. I definitely don't drink enough water. I need to drink a lot more water. Speaking of that, this morning, I've got with me some Sonic Peach Rings G Fuel. In addition to my morning coffee that I've now finished. It's good stuff. Speaking of not drinking enough water. Okay. All these dudes are like blocking the entrance, so... let's see if we can go around them.
If they see me, this will get messy.
Feed before meat.
Here's the distrust area. All right, let's see if I can just walk right in.
Hey, wait!
What? This isn't working at all. What the heck? I have the hood up, and they just immediately know that it's me. What is up with that? Coffee actually helped make this tech. Modern tech was made around when coffee was made. Okay, I guess I'm getting too close to that guy on the side. can believe that, Neo. Yeah, coffee. I feel like also just the invention of the light bulb really changed the game, you know? It completely changed the hours that humans operate on. All right, let's do this. Try going this way or something. All right, we just had to go a different way, I think. I guess I was just going the wrong way.
You Arga shit! Take up your weapon and follow me beyond these walls. Let Odin's favor land where it may.
You dare not break the king's peace here. So fuck you and your god talk. What say you to that?
You are all subject to King Harald's truce. Break his peace and you will be cast out of Alrikstad.
Alrikstad.
I will give you no trouble. You were shat into this world without honor, Gorm, and you will leave as a turd, dumped into hell's deepest ditch.
You will leave as a turd.
Eivor. You only make yourself an easier target.
The All Thing will have started. I should find Sigurd.
Find Sigurd. I don't know what the All Thing is, but it's important. It's kind of weird. So Basim was just like, okay, so yeah, put your cloak up, you know, put your hood up and just walk right into his house. All right, see you later. That's it. Lesson over. Okay, thank you for that. Everyone is so cold. King Harald. All right, here we go.
Tell me Gorm still lives, Eivor.
It pains me to say. He does.
Thank you. His day will come. Oh, gods. I hate long speeches.
Only when you're not giving them.
Many of you knew my father, Halfdan the Black. A great man who achieved great things.
They buried Halfdan's leg near our temple. The crops have never grown taller.
They buried his arms near ours, and we get nothing but a muddy river. I dream of something greater. A vast kingdom of warriors in numbers the world has never seen. United under one king, one rule. Too much blood has been spilled fighting one another. Today, we unify and turn our blades outward to conquer new lands. And who better to lead us to glory than me? I was blooded before the age of 10, and I led the greatest army Norway has ever seen. But they say a wise king seeks honest counsel, so I ask, who among you rejects this new arrangement?
I am not your enemy, King Harald, but I will not be your subject. Tomorrow we sail for greener shores, and so my kingdom is yours.
This saddens me, noble Hjor. And does your wife agree? Is she not tired of limping ever westward?
My husband and I are as one in this, Lord. We do not limp together.
Looks kind of Asian,
I'm sad
doesn't
to
she?
lose a woman of your spirit, Yuvina. But I hold no grudge. May the fates grant you good luck.
My king,
I offer you my axe and my oath, ironclad. Gorm Kjötveson, you dare show your face in this hall. Did not King Styrbjörn and his son Sigurd rid our lands of your foulness? The Raven clan dishonored me, great king. They poisoned my father, Kjotve. They made a mockery of his honorable death.
Background! You lie! Hold, Eivor. Let it play out.
This is a serious charge, Gorm, and a false one at that. My uncle saw your father die. Eivor Wolf-Kissed, you are Kjotve's slayer. This man has slandered your clan. What shall I do with him?
Ooh. Obviously, we're gonna kill this dude. All right, kill him.
I would send him to hell as I did his father.
Understandable. But a quick death is too good for a Draugr like him.
Ghoul, a Draugr.
I name you
It sounds like
Worm and call
Skyrim
you
too, doesn't it?
exiled. Leave these lands by the next full
Gorm
moon,
is
or
now
I will
Worm.
feed you to the crows myself.
Now I'm gonna kill that dude.
May I speak? The floor is yours, King Styrbjörn.
My people have held our land since the days when Odin himself walked among us. My kingdom is humble, but we have paid for it in blood. Our victory over Kjotve is proof that we will not lay down without a fight. All here have buried friends, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. And I, for one, have had my fill of death. Let those who seek war look beyond our shores. If King Harald brings peace, then I am happy to bend my knee to him.
What? What in hell's name are you doing, father?
Securing a lasting peace, Sigurd. Our days of fighting are finished.
You said nothing of this to me. Not a word. And I will not yield a title that should be mine by right.
Then war will continue. Men will die, villages will burn, you foolish boy. This is our only way towards true peace.
You will die a thrall. You'll drink
Wow.
by the cow. Alone and toothless in a bed of straw.
Harsh words for his dad. Wouldn't you say?
My son. He is ruled by his emotions.
I take no offense, Styrbjörn Jarl, and I thank you for your fealty. It is natural to fear change, to resist it. But all things change and all things end. The lessons of Ragnarok are clear. We will speak again
Ragnarok.
soon.
Lots of whispering.
That was an ambush, Lord. Did you know of Styrbjörn's plans?
For some days, yes, I did. But it was not at my urging. It was his decision alone. Do you dream of a glorious future, Eivor? A warrior like you would be a boon to my clan.
I seek Valhalla. I don't know. I do not know my fate. We'll say I seek Valhalla.
I dream of a glorious death, but not at the cost of betraying my family.
You intrigue me, Wolf-Kissed. Orphan and sibling, warrior and poet. You are many in one, it seems.
You know much about me.
I have eyes and ears everywhere, as any effective king must. Would you not be one of my ravens?
I'm bound to Sigurd, and he to me. But if fate should cross our threats again...
I understand. Yet should your fortunes change, you are welcome in my hall. But let us leave these matters for another time. Tonight, we will eat and drink like gods and wake in a kingdom made new.
People don't seem too excited or happy about King Harold's new proclamation.
Harald's
pretty amazing how
is
low
already
the
marking
loading
his
times are.
territory.
Marking? Gods, he's spraying like a horny pup.
New
Harold
quest,
may be
the
young,
Seas
but
of
he's
Fate.
clever. Do not underestimate him. He came of age very quickly.
We finished Birthrights. 2 more skill points. Hey, Sleepy, good morning. Good to see you. Yeah, we're doing a morning stream. Christmas vacation morning stream, and we'll be back tonight with another stream. So Tuesday is a fun streaming day for Crimson Moon and the Crimson Knights. Hope you're doing well, though. This game acts like the Witcher game instead of its normal franchise of Assassin's Creed. This really does remind me a lot of The Witcher, which was an excellent game. And I feel like this game probably took a lot of cues from The Witcher with how they did it, including with the boats, the way they did like the sail and everything, and exploring the islands with some of the ambiance. It definitely has a lot of The Witcher vibes, which I'm enjoying because I love The Witcher. So it's fun to be playing this game and getting some of that nostalgia. 3 days till Christmas. That is crazy, right? I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited to see my sons open gifts. All right, the Seas of Fate. Battle for the Northern Way, Chapter 5. Old friends and new challenges present Eivor with some difficult choices. I guess we might as well go do that. We're just trying to open things up here, you know? Oh, but I just got some skill points, so maybe we should assign those. What is this? Backstab. Landing a blow directly on an enemy's back will inflict increased defense damage and cause them to stagger. Okay. Heavy damage increased. I'm really trying to go this route because I want Way of the Bear. Alright, so heavy damage and then stomp. When an enemy falls to the ground, press R3 to stomp on their face. My god. Alright, what do we got in terms of bows? We could upgrade the bow if we wanted. Raven Clan Cloak. Oh, but I also have this. Carolingian Hood. So let's attach that. See if we got any runes. Oh, okay, so it's different runes can go to different slots. All right, let's put the Rune of Rage there. So upgrading, what does that cost? I don't know. Raven Clan helmets. Oh, but it's like turned off. You can't see it. Did I get a new weapon too? All right, so I got this thing, the Bone Biter. Let's compare it to my current weapon. Much higher attack and stun. A little bit heavier. Lower speed, I guess? It's interesting. Why would it be so much better? Okay, well, let's attach the Bone Biter then. And then we can put like a different rune in here, maybe? Whoops. Just like attach a rune. No runes available. I guess that's a weapon rune that I have. Oh, this axe is two-handed, I see. Unfortunately, you can't get your Oculus Quest 2 for this Christmas. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Neo. Maybe next Christmas. If I get the Carolingian bow, I can get the full set. Yeah, Carolingian. I don't know where to get it, though. I don't have it. I have a Spartan bow. I don't know where to get the Carolingian bow. But then, yeah, if I got it, I would have the full set.
You there! What are you doing? If you wish to have words, come closer.
I don't wish that. Where am I going? Oh, wait. Okay, we're back in Fornburg. Okay, so we were all the way up here. Okay, now it has transported us all the way back to Fornburg at our home. Alright, so let's go to Seas of Fate. But for some reason, it's not showing up. Find and speak to Sigurd. Apparently,
a little dice never caused any harm.
Everyone is potentially my enemy? I don't know. It just shows, like, armed people. What is that? What is this? Oh, this is the tattoo shop. I see. Okay. I'm good on that right now. You can travel to all of Norway.
It's Eivor. Open the door. Come in, but keep your voice down. We will alert Harald's men.
Where will we live?
The English will fight back.
They're having a secret meeting in the town hall. Like, the whole village is there. How would they not know?
We rid this land of Kjotve and his dogs. Yet today, we do not celebrate. Today we cower under a cloud of fear. But it need not be like this. We are not the heel-trodden subjects of a boy king. We are the Raven clan. Our destiny is our own.
Did you know about your father's oath to Harald?
I did not. And for that my anger burns hotter than any man's here. But I will not let that drive me into despair. We cannot stay in Norway. Not under Harald's boot. Not without fueling more war. So we push forward. To newer lands. To England. And
To
there
England we
make a new
go.
home, a kingdom of our own.
The sons of Ragnar Lothbrok have been in England 8 winters already. Is there any land left for a clan of our size?
More than enough, wife. Of the 4 kingdoms of England, only one is truly pacified.
I have no desire to wear Harald's leash. I like this idea.
Thank you, Dag. What kind of a name is that?
It will take time and resources to build ourselves a new home, but the riches taken from Kjotve's raid would suffice.
No. That belongs to my father, as a fair compensation. In England, we must start anew.
You would start us with nothing? In a land we do not know? Among people who hate us?
Kjotve's riches would go some way to easing our passage, Sigurd. I bested him. It is within my rights to claim his goods.
Our leaving must not be an assault on my father. It is a time of renewal for us.
Okay. Do we take the resources or leave them? I guess we'll leave them.
If you object, I understand. Let your father keep Kjotve's riches. England will have riches and cargo enough for us.
Good. I did not want this cloud hanging over us. It is a wise leader who considers the need of others.
To England then, before the day is out. Pack what you need, but no more than that.
And tighten your lips. The last thing we need is the attention of Harald's troops.
How would they not notice that we're all packing our stuff up and leaving? How would they not notice that? Okay, this is that, like, witch doctor.
How much did you hear?
The seer.
Enough.
Valka.
A new path is revealed, and your journey will be challenging.
Will you not join us?
For my mother's sake, I cannot. But our threads will cross again before the final day.
I like how they say
Until
threads.
Then, farewell.
Because their image is that life is a tapestry being woven by by Odin. We're in a battle with the English! Yeah, 16 to 1700s, they have literal guns. A little bit different time. Okay. Is there like a photo mode or something? I don't know. Looks cool though. I like it. All right, so what are we doing here? We've got all of Norway. Now, I don't think, like, this is Norway, so I guess they're gonna open up a whole other land that we can explore as well. Battle for the Northern Way. Old friends and new challenges. Speak to Sigurd at the docks. All right, well, there's really nothing else to do here. So we'll just go to the docks and continue our missions here. This game's a long one. Apparently, it takes 60 to 80 hours to complete for kind of a casual gamer. A casual playthrough.
Soldiers watch me.
I find it flattering. You think one will marry you and carry you off to the capital?
Eivor, the wind favors us. We should set sail without delay.
You made quick work of packing. Well done.
The dream of new lands is a powerful lure.
As is the promise of glory. But the act of leaving so beloved a home, there's a sadness to it.
Having doubts?
No, not at all. The die is cast.
Then let fate guide our journey. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Ready.
I'm assuming we'll be able to come back to Norway.
While we have the chance.
That chance is past. Look.
Fate flies on swifter wings than we.
King Harald's banner.
That's so cool. Not sure if we trust Sigurd or not because he's doing something extreme.
What are you planning? An exit, father. As graceful as I can. For if I cannot be king in the land of my birth, I will start a new saga. In England.
Nonsense. Your place is here, son, at my side. There will be other victories soon. Other glories.
My choice is made, father. Do not hope otherwise.
Styrbjorn Jarl. Our men were killed as we patrolled nearby. And the word is, Eivor swung the axe.
If the dead could speak, what would they say of their deaths, wolf-kissed?
They would tell you how they offered us insults, and how I slew them for it.
As the dead cannot defend themselves, a vergelt is wanted. 50 weight of silver for each life. By law.
50 weight?
You will have it from
He
me.
just has to pay 50 bucks for killing people.
Folly.
That was generous, Lord.
Why England? Why throw away all you have for such an uncertain future? Here you could be a king's hero, Eivor. Your name known all across Harald's many kingdoms.
No. I will not be captive to another man's gaudy design. My destiny is my own to weave.
Weaving his destiny.
Eivor speaks for both of us, father. You gambled your honor, and you lost your family. I hope the trade was worth it.
Anger and sadness wrestle for my heart, but I am glad you'll leave this place alive.
Just a normal family conversation. I like how there's always ravens flying in the background. Board Sigurd's longship. Supplies plus 300. Raw materials plus 20. Okay. Oh, I'm not commanding this one.
The time for tears is over, you weeping sacks of wool. Put some muscle into those pools.
Ration your strength, dog. We have an ocean to cross.
All right, you lazy backrout. Sigurd,
Backrout.
what's our course?
The sons of Ragnar established a settlement near the coast. We set sail for them. Raggi, sing a song to lift our mood.
To rouse the gods! Inspire a mighty fart from Thor to speed us on our way!
A mighty fart!
An ocean lies before us, Eivor, and on its far sides, a new kingdom awaits.
You know England well from your travels.
I spent a season in their kingdom of Mercia, a temperate land, lush and wild.
Panoramic view.
By now, the sons of Ragnar will have claimed its heart.
Do we mean to join their army?
They will join ours. In time, all of England will know of Raven Clan and the glory we brought to that fractured land. So to England, glory and destiny.
To England!
To England! Valhalla! And that is the intro. Cool, cool, cool. To England. Hold circle to pass over small obstacles. Oh, that's good to know, actually. This is not the Viking lands. The heck? Oh, wait, this is an Assassin's Creed game. Remember? Forgot about that. Pills, cigarettes. Was she drinking what? What is going on?
In a lecture at the University of Cambridge, Dr. Searca told a worried audience that scientists have few answers for them.
Since the mass coronal ejection of 2012, the strength of the Earth's magnetic field has increased by a factor of 50,000.
50,000?
This has resulted in huge disturbances in radio and satellite communications, dangerous bands of radiation around the poles, and as we can all see from our window, an aurora borealis that never burns away.
It never burns away.
We are stumped as to why this is happening. And if we cannot find an answer soon, it may change the way we live, the way we communicate, even the way we evolve forever.
Dr. Searca went on to say,
"Bought you more electrolytes? Oh, new and improved citrus flavor."
Thanks, Sean.
Layla. I don't know if this, like, is kind of progressing from previous Assassin's Creed games, these characters. I don't know, because I didn't play them. So I may be missing something.
How are you the key to everything?
Somehow, our friend that we're playing as is apparently a key to everything. You have a raven outside of your house right now. I love the sound of ravens in the winter and the fall. Sleepy, are you talking about me or my character in the game? Fond of the haircut? I'm liking it. I'm liking the beard. Keeps my face nice and warm, you know? You remember Sean from AC3? Okay. So they are, like, persistent characters.
You're a long way from home, Eivor.
So I wonder if Eivor is in England. I wonder if this is England where we are. Let's go look down here. What's down here? Oh, fire pit or something.
I should do this more often. Relaxing.
I'd love to see an aurora borealis sometime. Yeah, she's that old, right? Ooh, focus.
It's beautiful.
But it's not
It's not
normal. Well, thank you, Sleepy. I appreciate the compliments. Just doing a little bit of exploring around the site before we go into the house, you know?
I'm not going anywhere. Not yet.
It's kind of weird. I feel like the audio is a little bit weird. Feels like kind of echoey. Alright, what do we got here?
Would love to play around, but I have bigger things on my mind.
I don't know if the echo is on purpose, kind of like a dream state type of thing, or what.
Did you get my tea?
Oh, here's the outhouse.
Oof. I'd rather walk into town than use this.
Some TP. Is she an assassin? Alright, let's go in.
Mint tea is not actually tea, Bex. It's an infusion. It's really just dirty, minty water.
I don't care what you call it, Sean. Did you buy any?
Rebecca?
Of course I did, love.
Hey, sorry about pulling you out. The generator was sputtering.
That's fine. I needed air.
How is the Animus data stream? Comfortable?
Felt pretty stable after a while.
Good. Just give me a sec and you can jump back in.
Another satellite came down. Did you see?
I did. One of Abstergo's.
That's good.
Well, most of North America just lost its GPS service, so depends what you mean by good, really.
Right. Even when we win, we lose.
Okay, we're all set. Whenever you're ready, you can jump back in.
Let's look around. What do we got here? A little radio.
You mind if I put some music on?
Go for it.
Cool.
This is like kind of jolting to come out of Viking world to be in this like modern day cabin, you know? Let's read this. Strange message. An audio fragment sent from an unknown location to our encrypted servers. Nothing was stolen, nothing corrupted, just a quick deposit and gone. We got lucky this time. So what is it? A cryptic sound file, voice unknown, with a signal beneath it. The signal was a code. Led us to a precise spot here in New England. We dug, and good lord, we struck gold. Well, silver, dominant currency in the Dark Ages. Point is, it was a gravesite. A Norse warrior, dating to the late 9th century, early 10th century AD. A few centuries before the earliest known settlements. This is big news if we have it right. Questions remain. How did these bones get here, and why? What is Abstergo? Yeah, Sleepy, I like this beard a lot better than what I had before. I'm just kind of, you know, experimenting with different styles, trying to see what I like or don't like. Neo, your trip to get your Nintendo Switch has been extremely delayed just because Spirit Airlines made the tickets more expensive. Wait, you're flying to get a Switch? What? Okay, so these characters are from all the original Assassin's Creeds, huh? Abstergo's the company that was using people to test products, like the machine that takes them to their ancestors, the Assassins. Okay, Abstergo. I vaguely remember some of this, because I played one or two of the Assassin's Creed games, but it's been so long. Ah, you left it at Florida. Back when you started watching me. Dang. Well, I hope you're able to get it back sometime soon, dude. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to use the restroom. I will be right back. Hang tight. Apologize. Peeked out the window. The sky outside looks awesome right now. It's got like, it's one of those days where it's got like those dark storm clouds, but the sun is somehow like shining through at the same time, so it's like bright but dark at the same time. The contrast just looks awesome. My staff team that works for me, very kind. They bought me these well, it's Trader Joe's peanut butter cups. I love these. Probably my favorite candy. Reese's peanut butter cups. So good. Sleepy, more grinding in GTA. And Neo's still grinding gold. Yeah, Reese's are the best. These are good too, though. I'm not going to be too picky here. The ones I really want to try, Reese's just made a big peanut butter cup that has pretzel in it, like pretzel bits. Then you get that sweet and salty. I really want to try that. Okay.
Hello, Layla.
Sean, what do you make of the grave out there?
That was an awkward pause.
Well, it overturns a few hundred years of scholarship about the first Europeans to set foot in North America. Apart from that, it's just a bunch of muddy bones, isn't it?
Can we talk about this thing on my neck for a second?
Ah, the mood stabilizer. Yes.
It's not harmful, is it? I mean, I feel good, but I want to make sure there's no side effects.
There shouldn't be. It's only blocking outside signals, a passive effect. So the staff doesn't, you know, mess with you.
Sean, what happened last year, I had no control over that. I tried to resist.
I understand. And your old team, maybe they don't. But we've seen that sort of thing before. Still, if you want to work with us, and get to the bottom of why the world is about to end for the second time in 8 years, then you wear that thing until we say otherwise. William's orders.
I know. It's not a problem.
It's just a few more weeks, yeah? Just until we figure this out.
You're right. I know you're right.
How is a Viking gonna tell us why the world is ending right now? It doesn't make any sense. The Switch is 2 years old. I'm starting to think, I'm realizing my son, the older son, he's gonna be 5 in March. It's like, maybe I should get him a Switch. He might really enjoy having a Switch.
You gonna put this in the fridge, Sean?
Of course. In half a minute.
Remember, tomatoes go on the counter, not the fridge. Please enjoy your stay. Remember, all the garbage must be packed out, and please water the plants once a day. Yeah, I won't remember that.
Enjoy your stay. Yeah, we're just renting this cabin so that we can, like, save the world.
Sean, don't forget to water the plants while I'm under, okay?
I'll add it to the calendar and tattoo it on my leg.
Feel like you're making fun of me, Sean.
That's quite nice. Soothing. Let's have a look.
Oh, okay. Apparently I can click on everything. Ramsey. Or Rami Hassan. Ari, no. Thanks. Okay, listen. I don't have COVID, no. Oh my god. It's an email about COVID? I don't have COVID, no, and I'm well isolated. It's just 3 of us traveling together, staying out of sight. Thanks for clearing that up in such profound detail. I'm sure I'll sleep soundly now, Rom. I don't like the sound of any of this, Layla, and I don't like where this is leading. Not using phones is not the right way to ease my mind. You have my number, I suggest you call it. And no, I won't say hello to our parents for you, because doing so would bury me in questions I cannot answer. And to tell Father that you no longer work for Abstergo would break his heart. That's all he ever talks about. How his daughter is on the cutting edge of neuroscience. The man doesn't understand the first thing about what you do, or did, and he's still proud. I will not be the one to disappoint him. Is it COVID? Is that why you're being cagey? Something else? Call him, call me, and stop this insane game of hide and seek. I just want to know that you're safe. Rom. Rami, forgive the short email. I wanted to call, but I'm not using phones right now. My time is limited. I'm still recovering from my trip. Things got out of hand and nothing went as expected. People got hurt. I told you it was for research, and it was, but not for Abstergo. The truth is, I haven't worked for them for years. For a few years. It's a long story and I won't bother with the details, but it wasn't for me. Leave it at that. The group I'm with now, I can't explain, not over email. But they've shown me things, given me opportunities, and opened my eyes to a broader view. But not without cost. In fact, I effed up last year. Bad. More than once, and I need to make it right. I know all this sounds cryptic, it is. But I'm not in danger, and not in the way you might think. If I'm being vague, it's because I need to be. I don't want any data sniffers picking up on keywords that might raise alarms. Do I sound paranoid? A little? Here's the point. Don't worry about me. I'm with a couple of people who I trust now. They've been at this a lot longer than I have, and they're gonna see me through this. I promise. At this time next year, things will be better. The skies will be clear, the earthquakes will stop, and we'll celebrate Ramadan together. It'll be just like the 90s all over again. Tell Mama and Baba I miss them, and that I'm doing fine. Your sis, L. Crimson Wife is texting me. You said I should get him a Switch. It has parental controls. Yeah, I might. We'll see. I mean, it's a bit expensive right now, you know, for a 5-year-old, I feel. But we could all enjoy it, so it could be fun. I'm kind of working my way backwards through these emails. I should have started at the bottom. All right, let's see. Next steps. L, one last message, after which all communication between us via this account, this is from unknown sender, or any other will cease. We have our own ways of talking, methods that cannot be sniffed or traced. Your previous team made this mistake. They knew the risk, but they were sloppy. Left traces of their activity on everything, digital fingerprints everywhere. That will not happen with us. My colleagues tell me the initial meeting went well. They're impressed, if a little wary of the influence your new toy has on you. But they know better than most what it means to live with such a burden. I'm curious to know more about this heir of memories epithet. It's not a phrase we've heard in all our decades of research. In a few weeks' time, we'll contact you once more. If you're interested in proceeding, follow our instructions to the letter. If you're not interested, or if you break any of our protocols, this will be the last time you hear from us. Take this to heart. The world is sick and getting sicker. The Earth's magnetic field is growing stronger. Satellites are falling from the sky. Earthquakes are getting more frequent. Famines are becoming more and more frequent. And now, we have credible reports of a new and deadly virus sweeping through Asia. It can feel like we're living through a Yeatsian nightmare. Mere anarchy is loosed upon the world. In many ways we are. But there's hope. There's a cure. Us. In the past few months, we have come across something that may help us solve our most pressing problems. A message, a very promising message, that may help us reverse the dire course we are on. If you want to be part of the solution, join us. If not, we wish you the best of luck. I'm ready. Good. Alright, last message. L, would your favorite baseball team happen to be the Atlantis Eagles? Who the F is this? You have a gift and a curse. The gift of old blood, the curse of not understanding it. We can help if you help us. What you did is not your fault, but you must take responsibility for it. Otherwise, nothing gets done. One of us will contact you. If you miss us, you miss your chance. Alright, those are all the messages. Neo once had a Wii, U3DS, DSi, Nintendo Switch, PS3, and PS4 all at the same time before you was at this age. Before you were at that age. Yeah, I don't know if I've had much overlap of systems. I think at one time I had my PC. When I was growing up, I had PC, I had Game Boy, I had a original Nintendo system, an N64, and a PlayStation. So I had a lot of systems growing up. But really, I've just had a PlayStation. Now I have PlayStation and a PC. My kids, they have Kindles, so we got them a new Kindle for Christmas, and now they'll each have a Kindle. Files. English locales of note. Layla, as you traipse about England, Bex and I thought you might want to keep your eyes open for a few things. Assassin bureaus, or the hidden ones more accurately. They operated in Roman Britain between the years 100 and 430 CE. It's not clear why they left, but the final date corresponds roughly to the Roman exodus from Britain. So I imagine their leaving had something to do with the Empire's retreat. Mission accomplished or a loss of faith? Not sure. But we do know that it was several hundred years before the hidden ones returned to the island. Maybe Basim and Hythen are the first in a half-century. From our own archives, I believe there were 6 main bureaus operating in the Roman period. Leicestershire, London, Winchester, York, Essex, Gloucestershire. These won't be the Saxon names, you'll have to read between the lines. Animus anomalies. Bex noticed these, about 10, embedded in the simulation. They're dense clusters of data that may screw with your ability to navigate Aver's memories. Approach with caution. We don't know what they'll do if you get too close. They may be harmless, they may induce occipital shock, or wipe your mind. Hard to say. Best to err on the side of hell no, but if you're curious, well, I warned you. Pieces of Eden. We don't know any of Isu artifacts you should be looking for specifically, but they're out there. And this was a period where they often cropped up in legend. Norse and Saxon songs and tales speak of them often, so keep your eyes peeled. Especially around Stonehenge. How could that not be an Isu site? Session Report S. Hastings. Animus Session Report, November 3rd, 2014. Rebecca Crane is the operator. Subject, Sean Hastings, okay. And reporter, William Miles. Preface. The transformation of the Order of the Ancients into the Templars as we know them today has always been a subject of considerable debate among our ranks. We've operated with the assumption that the Templars themselves hold some or complete knowledge of this evolution, but at present, no concrete historical evidence has ever made it into our hands. What little data we do have is mostly a matter of public record, with some exceptions. It is commonly understood that the origin of the Knights Templar dates back to 1119 CE, and this indeed was the appearance of the public face of the Templars. However, our records attest to the existence of Templar agents at least 2 centuries before this date. In one badly damaged document, an assassin contract from Normandy in the mid-11th century, the author makes free use of the term Templar. An earlier letter, this time from a hidden one in the region of modern-day Dorset, circa 978 CE, makes mention of a Templar spy within the ranks of the Brotherhood. From this, we can safely assume that the Templar Order, as an entity distinct from the Order of the Ancients, existed at some point in the mid-10th century. So I think this is all happening around the time of Eivor and the Viking expansion out to England. With an aim to expand our understanding of this dark age, one of our agents recently volunteered to delve into his genetic memories to search for further clues to this age-old mystery. Unfortunately, what he discovered was of little use for our purposes. Sean Hastings began the first of his 7 sessions on October 5th, 2014. Over the course of the next 3 weeks, he followed various matrilineal and patrilineal lines into the past, focusing on the 9th, 10th, and 11th centuries in search of assassins and/or Templars in his bloodline. He found none. Of minor interest, however, was the following personage, here noted for the peculiarity of his biography. Alrekr Thorvaldsen, an early 9th century Jute, who sailed north from modern-day Denmark with a wooden plank bearing a carving of a map that purported to mark the location of Thor's hammer. Alrekr made it as far as Stavanger before running afoul of a powerful clan there. Alrekr was defeated in battle and enthralled as a slave. He escaped his captivity some 10 years later and returned to Jutland to marry and settle down. The location of Alrekr's map is unknown, and the existence of Thor's hammer, a precursor relic no doubt, remains unconfirmed. Alrekr's ancestors would later sail to England following the Normans' conquest of the island, settling in what is now called Loughborough in modern-day Leicestershire. The irony that a man named Hastings would contain no useful genetic memory data regarding the Norman invasion of England in 1066 was not lost on our dear subject. Still, he retained his usual chipper wit and asked if he might next relive the genetic memories of his grandfather to, quote, give a Nazi a proper bollocking. Okay, that was a lot. Templars from Assassin's Creed 2 Revolutions. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. All right, media. Let's see. Strangemessage.wave.
I lived. I died. And now I sleep. And in my sleep, I dream. And in my dreams, I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
Find the Wolf-Kissed, a strange message broadcast from an unknown source north of the Arctic Circle. The message was broadcast for 9 days, then ceased. Spectrum analysis of the message revealed coordinates to a Norse gravesite in New England, USA. Oh, we're in New England. Okay, so we're actually in New England, not in England. So that's why they were saying this is the first European settler to the Americas. All right, here's Desmond.wave.
No, come on, Sean. Turn that thing off.
Oh, hold on. I like what you said there. I want to get this for posterity. Say it again, nice and loud.
Seriously?
Sure, come on. If nothing else, it'll give me leverage with your old man.
Ah, that's your angle. Nice. What I said was, I wish I hadn't been born into the Assassins. I wish I had chosen this life. Is that good enough?
Sure, but why is that?
Because choice is the central idea of our creed. It underpins everything, right? It's about free will. It's about seeing the evidence before you and saying, yes, this is what I want. Or, no, this isn't for me. But when you're born into a group like this, or any other, like I was, you get mixed signals. You get told over and over again, this is what we believe. These are the rules. This is reality. No deviation. And if you question it, Oh, they look at you like you killed a puppy. That's hardly free will. It's a weird irony when free will is your central belief, but nobody wants you to believe otherwise. I don't know how to say it exactly, but I always thought there was something self-destructive about our creed. If free will is the most important moral guidepost we have, we should be free to ignore it. To choose submission, for example. You know what I mean? Like, we should be free to side with the Templars. If it's really my choice, I could do that.
Right. It's almost self-refuting. A democracy could democratically elect a dictator or choose to get rid of democracy altogether. Within our creed is the seed of its own destruction. That's what makes it powerful, I think. And fragile.
Right. The more freedom you have, the more risky it is, you know? Anyway, my dad has mellowed over the years, but he was strict when we lived on the farm. He ran a tight ship. I never got the impression that I was free to choose my path forward. Our creed, our tenets, they were drilled into my head. By the time I was a teenager, I was following these rules out of a sense of duty. This was just what we did.
That happens to a lot of organizations over time. The stagnation sets in, you know? The fundamentalism.
Yeah. Following the rules becomes more important than achieving whatever goal you set out for yourself. And people start to lose sight of the reason the rules exist.
That's called deontology, or a form of it. Following a rule for its own sake and not for the consequences it has.
Yeah, but that feels backwards, doesn't it?
Well, I think so. Following a rule is the easy part. Praying, taking a sip of wine, munching on a wafer. Rituals that give comfort.
But that's just going through the motions. It makes people feel like they're doing something. When the hard work is, well, actually getting off your ass and doing something productive. I think people just want boundaries. Tight boundaries. They want to see the four walls that pen them in.
I don't disagree.
Anything outside that, anything that makes life more complex, that's scary. That's why I envy you. You chose this life. You went through that process and you decided, yes, I believe in this.
Sure. It didn't stop me from being an insufferable know-it-all as a teenager, but I see your point.
I would have loved to have been a know-it-all. I knew nothing. Not until you guys found me. Yeah. It wasn't until I met you, and Bex and Lucy, that I knew. I knew I wanted to be an assassin.
Oh, thanks, Des. Come here. Bring it in, bud. I don't normally like touching, but I'll make an exception now.
I am not hugging you.
You sure? Because I smell very nice today.
Can you just turn that off?
Okay, so that was an audio recording from December 19th, 2012 from Desmond. Man, these messages, these phone recordings and messages, they're interesting, but geez, they're long, right? It's a lot. I don't even want to listen to these because it can be so long. You tried to play Revolutions, but you couldn't get past the third mission. Neo says the name of Eden derives from the Akkadian Edinu, from a Sumerian word Eden, meaning plain or steppe. I'm guessing, Sleepy, that something bad happened to Desmond. And yes, Discord was making some noises. Alright, let's listen to Desmond 2.
Hold on, I'll just set
December
this
20th, 2012.
Do you guys record everything we talk about?
Not everything, but you've been using the Animus so much, I thought this was a good chance to learn some things about prolonged exposure.
So I'm your guinea pig?
No, my guinea pigs are all dead. The Animus was too much for them to handle.
Cute.
Can I ask you about the bleeding effect? Any recent flashes? Any memories resurfacing?
Yeah, the usual things. Ghost images of Altair and Ezio a few times a day. Nothing intrusive, just brief moments. They pass quickly, almost without me noticing. Like a figure in the corner of my eye. Or remembering a dream from the night before. I did have one extended hallucination a few days ago. It was Ezio. He was older, around the time he left Cappadocia. He was standing on the deck of a ship, alone. And through him, I could feel an intense regret or guilt. And it felt to me like he'd had a a loss of faith. In himself, in the Creed, like he couldn't keep it up. Couldn't stay true to his ideals. And as I watched him, I thought, is this the moment he decided he was done being an assassin? It felt like it. Anyway, most of my visions have been brief, lasting just a few seconds. They're like complete memories of small moments that appear suddenly out of nowhere, fully formed. It's a strange feeling.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm starting to see Connor now, too. Though I hear his voice more often than I see him. I'm sure that will change. Oh, yeah, and yesterday, just before bed, I had a memory of being on a beach in the Caribbean with a bunch of sailors. Or maybe they were pirates. I don't know. No idea.
Huh. We'll look into that. And how do you feel in general?
I guess that's for Black Flag.
Well, I feel older, for one. Much older. And it's strangely comforting. I'm collecting the memories and skills and thoughts of so many people. I feel like I've lived a few hundred years or more. Is it possible that if I do this for too long, it'll push my own memories aside? That I'll be everyone but myself after a while?
It's possible. That's called identity substitution. It's happened before, but it's rare. And someone with your background shouldn't need to worry.
My background? You mean someone with my genes? My abilities?
You have Isu DNA.
Isu DNA.
You see things and do things and withstand traumas that other people can't.
And I can suffer in ways that others can't. That's not something to be proud of.
You mean the apple?
Yeah. It has a pull, Bex. It tugs at my brain. It talks to me. Teases me. Drives me mad. And what I did to Lucy... God damn it. Nothing is worth the damage I did. The pain I caused.
I know. But you're special. That's the point.
I'm not special, Bex. I'm lucky. That's all.
I understand.
We're
assassins. It's our creed.
It's our creed that makes us different. Not our genes. Not our blood. Anyone can join us.
That's true. But let's leave that aside for a second. What I want to know is, have you ever had any Isu memories resurface?
Isu memories? I
don't know what Isu is.
So I can't even begin to imagine what that would feel like.
I think you'd know if you did. Maybe one day. We might be able to induce something.
Jesus, let's fix the world first, okay? Before we start digging up my ancient ancestors.
Deal.
With my luck, I'll be related to some third-rate Isu like Sisyphus or something.
Way to aim high, buddy.
Hey, you gotta.
Okay, those were some long messages. Just one more for Layla. Ezio is the ancestor of Desmond, and Desmond was the main character of some of the AC games. I remember playing as him. Alright, last one. From Sean to Layla.
Layla, thought you might be interested in this. Conversations that Bex and I had with Desmond back in 2012. December, I think. Just, candid talks, that's all. We didn't square any circles or write any beat poetry. But he did have some interesting insights into his time in the Animus and what it means to be an assassin. Anyway, have a listen. You might find you and he had similar experiences, so, well, let me know what you think. Unless it's to tell me I sound like a total brat in these recordings. If that's the case, just say nothing. I mean, I did have a slight cold at the time I recorded these. That's probably why I sound odd. Anyway, okay, I'm done anyway, so turn off. Turn off. Oh, it's actually just a button. Sorry, here we go.
Wow. Okay. The Isu are an ancient and highly advanced species of humanoid beings who were active on Earth during the eponymous era several millennia before the rise of even the most ancient human civilizations. They're responsible for the creation of the Pieces of Eden, powerful artifacts and weapons that augmented their already superhuman abilities, as well as forming the human race itself. Wow, okay, so there's like a whole lore to this thing. These are docs. Isu Messengers 1. Oh, man. This is so much stuff! Why I gotta read all this? I gotta read it, though. Rebecca, before we meet at the site, I want you to see these. Last week, I reviewed the logs for my time with Bayek and came across some old notes. In the years I explored Cleopatra's Egypt, I stumbled across 6 Isu temples, most of which were buried beneath pharaonic. I don't know how you say that. Temples, most of which were buried beneath these tomb sites. Each temple contained an Isu message clearly meant for one with the ability to read genetic memories. I was the lucky one. I don't believe they were intended for Bayek himself, as he seemed wholly unaware of the messages as they played. They may have been encoded in a way that only someone with an animus could see them. It's been a few years since I last heard these messages, so my memory is foggy. But the notes I scribbled down have a clarity that I trust. Might be something to all this. I don't know. Often I grasp outside of my area of expertise. I am enthusiastic, but often wrong. Let me know if something else strikes you, Layla. Message 1 excerpt. Layers upon layers of reality, each blurring into the next. Which is real and which is not? What if none are real? What if everything you know is false? We ran thousands of simulations, searching for the right version, searching for Desmond. Each one of them felt real. There's no way of truly knowing, is there? Not for sure. Anything can be simulated, and finding the answer could mean erasure. Teasing the assassin's maxim, nothing is true. Must be careful not to confuse truths with facts, however. A language game you will always lose. Though we may stumble in our attempts to interpret it, the world, the universe, reality, what have you, it is always out there. I believe that, simulated or no. We can imagine a dozen nested simulations, and each one on the level of itself would constitute a full reality. Wolfram, V. and Conway suggest the universe is a giant cellular automata. And further, there is a point where the difference between simulated and real is meaningless. If the universe were a simulation, what would it matter? The simulation qua simulation itself would be real, and therefore everything within it would be real within the confines of the simulation. Say scientists were able to simulate pain by inducing only a few neurons to fire. No physical harm. I'm in pain, the subject says. No, you only believe you are, says the scientist. This is meaningless, as is this. You thought you were in pain, but you were mistaken. Some interesting image there. My pronunciation's killing you. I'm sorry, Sleepy. You should read all of this and send me your recordings. I'm doing my best, alright? This is a lot to read. And yes, the music is creepy. Look, I feel like this game is mostly, like, cutscenes and then just killing people. So, I feel like most of the story and background and everything is right here in this computer. So, I just want to read it all so I have an idea of what's going on around all of this. Neo's theory is that the game wants us to believe that the Isu are the bad guys. So, I'm gonna read it. And that way we'll have all of the info once we head back into the game. Message 2, excerpt. No surprise, you were designed to have boundaries after all, and one cannot speak of that which one cannot conceive. The code. Equations that define life. They are nestled deep within every star and every mote of dust. Every second that passes is a word, a symbol, all part of an intricate yet simple language existing within the framework of time itself. It is the one rule which applies to us all, immutable, inescapable. We know this. Humans were the instruments of an earlier species, the Isu. Okay, so there we go, Neo. Resist the temptation to say superior. Different. They were better suited to some tasks, ill-suited to others. Possessed of a mind that we cannot know, but that does not get us anywhere. What is it like to be an Isu? What is it like to be a bat? The implication that the Isu could read time is interesting. But if humans could read time, would it necessarily be in the same manner and for the same purpose? Whether constructed or evolved or a little of both as we are, we cannot be said to have been built to achieve the same ends. A round disc on its edge is a wheel. On its side, a plate. How we use something can often determine its value and its perceived purpose. Message 3, excerpt. Break the code, break the node. These walls tell of a tragic story. A story we transcribed on our structures, on our artifacts. A story we could not alter. A mystery defying us in plain sight. We tried. Our scholars and scientists, poets and physicists, bring bright minds, rebellious hearts. They all tried so hard to bring about change. We all failed. None could change what we discovered. The stories written into the walls of these rooms. The reader has no power. He is but an observer. But the author invents the future. The author owns the future. The Toba catastrophe, a supervolcanic event paired with a mass coronal ejection, was the beginning of the end for the Isu. It changed the Earth's environment, lowered its available oxygen levels, and generally effed things up. The Isu never recovered. So it's saying there was like a supervolcanic eruption and it changed the magnetic environment on Earth. By our estimations, the last remaining Isu died just a century after the catastrophe. From that point forward, humans, their creation, ruled the roost. So that's confirming that the Isu created humans. This disaster was not unforeseen. Isu scientists had known about their impending doom for years, perhaps decades before the catastrophe occurred. To protect themselves, they worked feverishly to find a solution. 6 methods they tried, but due to a toxic combination of hubris, political infighting, and bad luck, all 6 failed. The final method proved the most promising and was nearly complete when tragedy struck. It was this method that Desmond Miles revived when he saved the world from a second solar flare in December 2012. Previous game. This voice laments the compounded failure of their species to save themselves, but the truth is broader than that. They, with Desmond, saved us. Success deferred. Then this message, break the code, break the node. Insistent and very puzzling. Interesting, so the Isu essentially saved humans, but not themselves. Ezio equals Ezio. And Bayek and Ezio. Okay. I could do that. Okay. Whew. Man, this is a lot of reading. This is not what I was expecting right now. We're almost through it though, guys. You're doing great. Alright, here we go. Message 4, excerpt. Linear continuity is a simulation that allows for variations. Within the linear continuity, there are nodes, choke points, moments where algorithms converge the flows of superposed possibilities to a single moment where only one absolute truth is possible. Paths are fluid, continuous. Nodes are static, changeless. And the wave function collapses the paths into nodes which branch out, again and again and again. Can you feel the wave collapsing, trying to course correct Desmond's act of defiance? What did Desmond do? The incoming node needs the world to end. The algorithms have been carving the flow of possibilities towards that end for over 100 years now. Collapse the wave. Well, outside my area of expertise. Must contact someone who knows this shit better. But what it seems to be saying, the structure of space-time, the universe is built in such a way that certain events or clusters of events are compelled to occur. A bottleneck through which space-time flows, and one nearly impossible to avoid. There is something about this catastrophe, the one Desmond averted in 2012, that compels it to return, indifferent to our fear or pain. It's a tidal wave, rippling across the sea of space. It crashed once against the dike, and that stopped it for a time, but the sea rears back for another strike and another and another. That gives some clarity to what is happening now all around us, but it remains unclear how to change it, especially from within an animus, a simulation within a simulation. Okay, so basically, they saved the world back in 2012, but what it's saying is, like, the world just has to end. It's a node. And so it's coming back around. It's trying again to go through the node of this world-ending solar flare, now in the present time of this game, 2012. Message 5. Reality is a mathematical model which gets solved over and over again by the observer. Your thoughts are computations, and they render this world for you to call your own. Not all processors are alike. Different brains produce different realities. The variations go from the subtle to the drastic. Your mind defines how much you can taste, how much you can feel, how much you can understand. Perception defines perspective. We designed you and made sure to engineer your senses so you could perceive just what we needed you to. Neither more nor less. There are parts of time we preferred you to remain blind to. It was a necessity. If we could suddenly see time, that would not guarantee the same perception the Isu possessed. Let us speak of time as an entity, if we may. Let us say that time is a perceivable fact in the same way that light is a perceivable fact. The ability to see this fact in no way guarantees a sympathetic view. There are creatures stumbling around this earth that read light differently than we do. and for different purposes. Humans see in a well-known spectrum, Roy G. Biv. The sense of color is confined to 3 cones we possess, yet nocturnal creatures see with a different scope for a different purpose. Night stalking, hunting, lurking. They evolved in concert with their needs and are now constrained by them, as are we. Light is only a fact seen askance and used differently by different species. To suggest that we might read time is to imply we have a specific use for time. And the final Isu message. Message 6. The next chapter is unstoppable, and yet the greatest revolutions sometimes originate from the confines of impossibility, do they not? Reality is a simulation. Break the code, and in so doing, escape the inescapable. The Animus was humankind's first unconscious attempt to explain what it could not see, understanding genetic memories and eye into history. Your Animus is different, as is the mind that imagined it. It could escape the code. It can make that leap and make possible a decision that defies the order of things that are. So it's saying that it's still possible to somehow not go through the node of this world-ending solar flare. It's ridiculous to imagine that I could change the nature of reality out there from within the confines of an Animus, a simulation within this so-called simulation. But I believe I understand what this voice is telling me. My Animus is endowed with the ability to suggest alterations to days long past. From any moment in time, I can extrapolate what might have been. Calculations of time. I'm not confined to what was, but what could have been. Yes, history is real. Facts do matter. But from any moment in time I choose within the Animus, I can interrogate the memory. I can ask the world, what if? What if Bayek and Aya had stayed together? What if Kemu had not been murdered? I can suggest these hypotheticals and watch how they unfold. Why would I want to? For knowledge, for a better understanding of what tragedies were avoided, it remains to be seen. I am, in a sense, a reader of calculations, as the Isu were in days past. Perhaps one day I will be able to harness this talent to see into the future, to predict, to correct, to avoid. That would be worth something. Alright, you said, Desmond attempted to sabotage Abstergo. He stole the Apple of Eden, which was taken from Altair by Abstergo after Altair died. The apple was one of the main energy sources of the company. So they're using the past to change the future. That was the point of Abstergo. Well, thank you guys. You're helping me understand what's going on here. Alright, Staff of Hermes Trismegistus. Trismegistus. Acquired from the Eagle Bear, Cassandra 2018. Presumed manufactured date late in the Isu Singularity Age, about 75,100 BCE. Oh my gosh. 2200 IE. This staff, one of many Isu staves known to us, is first and foremost a medical device with the ability to heal, repair, restore, and rejuvenate organic tissues with unprecedented swiftness. It has been known to extend the life of its bearers well beyond the average human and Isu lifespans, and is presumed to have the ability to resuscitate living creatures in critical or suspended states. It has not been verified if the staff has the ability to resurrect the dead, but this seems unlikely based on its known features. It appears to work by reading and copying its bearer's DNA to ensure perfect replication on a broad scale. It is able to detect erroneous copies and deploy repairs so long as its bearer remains within direct contact. It has been used as a weapon infrequently, possibly by taking advantage of the tremendous power it draws from the Isu's wireless energy lattice. The staff has also acted as a conduit or container for the personality of an Isu called Alethea. It is not known if this personality is Alethea's original consciousness or a simulation of the original, though most neuroscientists would call this a distinction without a difference. As of early 2019, the entity known as Alethea has made no further attempts to contact me. As yet, my purpose as a so-called heir of memories, as Alethea has dubbed me, remains unclear. Known bearers Hermes Trismegistus, back 75,000 IE, Pythagoras 6th century BCE, and Cassandra 4th BCE. My stuff. Pictures. Just pictures from around the cabin. That looks pretty cool, look at that. Those are cool photos. Secure share, anything in there? No. Alright, and then what's in the trash? Whoops. The last 2 documents, guys, we're almost through. Oberg interrogation file corrupted. Letter to Victoria Bibos. Monsieur and Madame Bibot, my name is Layla Hassan. I was a friend and colleague of Victoria's, both at Abstergo and in our subsequent freelance careers. In all the time I knew and worked with your daughter, I was always struck by her limitless intelligence, her humor, and her ability to focus, even in times of great stress. She was an inspiration, not just to me, but to all those who worked with her. I am writing to you now with the hope of shedding some light on the circumstances of her death. I realize it must be strange to receive a letter out of the blue from someone whose name you have probably never heard, offering to explain the tragic loss of one so dear. But if you'll allow me, I will try. I was with your daughter in the moments leading up to the unfortunate incident that took her life. In fact, I am partly to blame for... And then she stopped writing and trashed the doc. Neo, you can't really tell who is the villain in this franchise. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's hard to say. Hey, Ricky, how's it going? Good morning. Sleepy says, oh, the apple could heal cuts, gunshots, or some types of death, like a stabbing or shooting, but it could also kill, as it did in Brotherhood, by slowly slowing enemies and slowly stopping their heart. Sleepy thinks that Abstergo and the Templars are the bad guys. I could agree with that so far. I wonder how long this series is gonna go, you know? Like, are they eventually gonna bring the series to a close?
It had better be worth it.
Ricky, just to put your mind at ease, this is a bonus daytime stream, but tonight I will be streaming some Doom, so do not worry. Sleepy, you've mainly played the classic Assassin's Creeds.
Be nice to sleep in a real bed when this is over.
That's her couch where she sleeps, I guess. All right, let's see what Rebecca has to say.
Better. But I'm worried that it could happen again. The two data streams.
I can't promise it won't. I barely understand it myself.
It felt like two minds, fighting over one brain. It hurt like a shotgun to the head.
Right. There's something about this Viking's DNA sample that feels dense, noisy.
Could it be the staff? Interfering somehow?
How do you mean?
My headaches, my temper. They started the day I got that thing.
I hope you're not making excuses for, you know, your friend.
Jesus, no. I'm not.
Sorry. Just take it easy. And if you feel yourself slipping again, let us know.
I'm trying. I really am.
All right. I think that's everything. It's time to head back into the game. Thank you all for sticking with me through all of those files. I mean, that was a lot. That was a lot. But I learned a lot, especially as someone who hasn't played the Assassin's Creed games, only like one or two. That was really helpful. Thank you guys for helping me with all the background and everything. I feel like I have a much better idea of what is going on with this game, and there's a lot more than I thought, so this is pretty cool.
Time to go. Norway to England takes about a week by long ship, so I'll scrub ahead.
All right, so we're skipping the journey. What's going on with this staff?
Layla?
The
You okay?
Isu are like speaking to her or something, controlling her.
Can you play the message again?
We have the transcript. If you're looking for something, I can
No,
go and...
I want to hear it.
Okay.
I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just... That message led us here. To this place. To a Norse grave in North America. So those bones out there are the only lead we have. Our only chance at fixing this planet before it's too late.
Here it is.
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my dreams I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
Unsettling, that is.
That pulse in the message. Are you sure it's just coordinates? Nothing else?
Nothing I can find.
Okay, I'm ready.
Here we go.
Here we go. Let's do it. The hunter in your settlement is interested in the wildlife of England. Bring her animal goods and trophies to earn unique rewards. That'll be fun. I love hunting in games. It's gonna be fun to bring items. Now here's the question though, will I be able to travel back to Norway? I assume that I will.
There she is. England, our new home.
Not a patch on Norway, but we'll make this land our own soon enough.
I'm glad to see any land at all. And will be happy to have my feet on solid ground again.
We must not rush our landing. All you see here is Saxon territory. The Kingdom of Mercia, largely unpacified. There will be eyes watching us from the trees, with bows drawn and traps set. We must be wary. Randi, dig in your oars! All standing!
Have you spotted something?
Not yet. But let us go ahead to clear the path of any dangers. Then follow our lead when the sun brushes the horizon.
Understood. May Thor bless you all on your way. We will see you soon.
Sail on.
Yes.
The Swan Road home.
Whatever these green-thumbed fairy folk have to throw at us.
Sigurd, do the sons of Ragnar know that we're coming?
They do not, but they will not scoff at our visit. Of the 4 kingdoms in England, the sons of Ragnar have settled only one. The rest is ripe for the taking.
Do we mean to join their army?
No, no. We will speak with them, get the lay of the land, and carve this country into as many pieces as we see fit.
Look ahead there! Is that what passes for a town? Plain brick in a single rune to their timid god?
That rune is called a root, Dag. The cross upon which their god was sacrificed. It sits atop a monastery, a place of worship.
That cross killed their Christ, and now they display it in worship? Bizarre.
It is weird, isn't it?
Of our gods and make wishes before them, like our sacrifices to Odin, the One-Eyed.
But we do not worship the wolf that kills him. That is the difference.
Whatever strangeness we see in these Saxons, they must think the same of us.
The hammer! Now there is a symbol worthy of a god. A bolt of lightning would take that cross clean off.
Am I controlling this now?
Look there! What are they doing?
Ritual drowning.
Baptism, Dag. Are the ways of Christians really so unfamiliar to you?
Not at all. I simply forgot. And someone has to keep
A
the
ritual
conversation up.
drowning.
It must be priests and worshippers alone in that place. We could storm this port with ease. Sack it without breaking a sweat.
Is there much in the way of treasure there?
Always! They shape precious metals and cut jewels to their gods. There will be a fortune there.
Later, Dag. There will be time enough for raiding once we have settled.
We'll be back. Conquer all these people.
Come to. Stop the boat. Pull up over there. Way forward is blocked by a chain spanning the river. We must remove it before passing on.
A chain? Can we cut through it?
It's too thick for access. But there must be a way to release it, somewhere in that camp. I will go.
Oh, interesting.
I will be right behind you.
They blocked the passage with a chain.
Should trouble come our way, I want you defending the ship.
A good idea. Send out the arrow and keep your sharpest axe at hand, huh?
Something like that.
Have I ever heard of a blood eagle? No, what's that? You don't know why Christianity uses the cross that killed Christ as its symbol? Well, it is, I mean, it is funny, you know, from the outside, and it's kind of odd in a way, but the reason is because the death of Christ is actually the victory of Christ. The fact that the perfect one died to pay the penalty for our sins, that means we can actually look to the cross. That's where we find life, is in Christ's death. And then his resurrection as well. But it's interesting. What was meant for death, the Roman cross, ultimately actually became a gateway to life. The Crimson wife keeps texting me. She's asking if we're gonna get a stimulus check. That giant, awesome stimulus check we got. Okay, let's save. Because I feel like we haven't saved in a while here. I don't know how often it's doing, like, auto saves and whatnot, but let's just make sure we're 6 hours in. We don't want to lose our progress here. Oh, we also got some skill points, so we can use that up. Alright. What is this? More health? Yes, I'll take that. Okay, that opens up all these other nodes. What is this? Melee damage. This is what I want, though. Way of the Bear. Let's get that. Alright, so now I get bonus to all bear-aligned gear.
Best not to draw attention here.
Okay, they apparently all saw me. How am I gonna do this? There's a scene later in the game with the Blood Eagle when they cut the person's back open and take their lungs out of the back. Oh my gosh. That is gruesome. Alright, I think we're gonna have to assassinate some people here.
Look sharp, brother.
What?
What? Why am I so bad at sneaking in this game? It's not... The sneaking is not working how I would expect it to. Raspberry?
So slow!
What?
Flank the idiot. Press hard.
I'm gonna assassinate this dude, because this is pissing me off. My first Anglo-Saxon I killed. How do they see me? Are you kidding me? What is going on? This is seriously making me angry. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, while they're alive. Definitely not PG-13. Yeah, this game is a lot more R-rated than I thought. I didn't realize how gruesome this game is. Alright. I just shot a ton of arrows. But I got rid of these dudes.
I must be careful now.
Let's see if I can get any of those arrows back. Oh god. Release the naval chain. Release the Kraken. Oh, I can go into that. I forgot I can just go into that hay pile. Odin's sight. Alright, let's go kill some fools here.
This chain is huge. Well, the anchor, it appears. I might be able to shoot it.
Oh, shoot. How can I climb up with this giant axe on me? Let's see if I can kill this dude. There we go. Jeez. That was... This was a lot worse than it should have been. I did not handle this well. We gotta get better. It is what it is, though. In Warzone, you can make the COD Ghost Honey Badger by making it from either the Modern Warfare, the M13, or the XM4 using the gunsmith. What do we got here? We got a red mask. We got some supplies. Let's read this. River chain blockade. After conducting several trials, we have found that these naval chains will hold against even the most durable Danish longships, so long as the mechanism remains intact. Several more blockades will be constructed in the coming months and are to be installed on the rivers leading inland. This is our best defense against any forthcoming incursions. It is imperative that these blockades be maintained and kept operational at all times, and a failure of function is to be reported immediately. What is this? Some titanium. Let's go up here. Full on loot. Or we're full on arrows, I mean. Alright, so let's shoot these.
Path is clear.
There we go.
Chain is away. Hey, boys, back to the boat.
This is much nicer to swim in than the freezing cold waters of Norway. Am I supposed to sit down? What am I supposed to do here? I guess so, yeah. Interact. Okay, here we go. continuing down the river.
Fine work.
I say we go back, Sigurd. Give those dogs a good knock around and take whatever treasures they have. Easy pickings.
Not today, Dad. We press on until we reach our goal. We cannot afford another surprise. Now be on your guard. It should not be far.
Gods, I'm ravenous. I hope they have food and ale on hand when we arrive. You should have sent word ahead of us, Sigurd, to get something on the spit.
If Halfdan, Ubba, and Ivar Ragnarsson are lacking food in England, then all of us will starve. Have no worry.
Ah, I can see it now. A suckling pig, tender and juicy, and ale as gold as the treasures
it's making me hungry.
To steal back there.
A man of simple pleasures, aren't you, Dag?
And he here for it. For my part, I look forward to standing in the footsteps of the giants that built this land.
What giants?
The great Romans and their empire. Giants of a forgotten age. They held dominion here long ago, and their ruins dot the landscape. Every brick and stone tells a story of conquest and glory. And now, they are rubble and ash.
Ready to be remade. We will rebuild their empire, brick by brick, and ours will not crumble to dust.
All things end, dog. The ruins are not a warning. They are a testament. Look there.
That's a pretty good quote. Ruins are not a warning, they're a testament.
At last, to find our feet on steady ground.
Sigurd, hold back. Something isn't right.
Good eye. There's too little movement for an army. Only tents and a few men.
Not the army we hope to find.
No. Let us get a closer look.
Thank you, Sleepy, for teaching us all about the Blood Eagle. Now I'll have nightmares.
Those are not Norse.
New territory discovered. Gruntbridge. I couldn't even read it.
Lest they spot the boats.
Ragnarsson's encampment.
We all go. If they are friends, I wish to meet them as a Jarl. And if they are foes, then we fight them all together.
There's the encampment. Can you imagine exploring, like, a land that wasn't settled and just completely developed? That must have just been so wild and beautiful and scary. Very little such land exists in the world now. Neo, you taught me pain.
Oi, what's this? A mess of filthy Danes?
A Saxon bandit.
You there? Give us your name.
I am Sigurd Jarl of Fornberg. And you are?
Men who do not take kindly to Dane invaders creeping into our camp. You'd best move along, pagan. Spare yourselves a slaughter.
You threaten Norsemen with a play of swords and expect us to cower?
I have been 8 days at sea without a drop of blood to wet my axe. So spare the chatter, Buckerout, and draw your weapon.
Okay.
Let's finish them!
Kill these bastards!
You have to whisper that before the count.
Oh shit! Shame! I'll kill you!
Bye-bye. Crushed his head.
Like a blade through butter.
Won't go down easy. Let
let's do this. Dang. All right, so that was that, like, special ability. Let's go kill this dude. Oh, what? They're kicking dust up at me.
Let's be going now.
What is this guy just like hanging out against this wall over here for?
Have a look around, all of you. I want
Gold
no more
raspberry.
surprises.
Right. I'll check the longhouse.
Scavengers could still be hiding out here. Yeah, they were kicking sand in my eyes.
These folks know nothing of tending to the weapons. Careless fools.
Anything in here? Nothing. Surprising, this looked like a promising tent. Alright, nothing over here. Let's go back this way, I guess. Check out this tent over here. I think I'm full health now, so we're good. Nothing. Alright, let's go up here. So we get to the main hall. Nothing still. Welcome to the Shire. Got some silver out of that basket. Dude, I barely touched you. Calm down. You heard an Amber Alert happen in your house? Dude, those always freak me out, especially when they happen in the middle of the night. I mean, obviously, you know, I hope that they find the kid and that everything's okay. So, I think it's a cool system that actually works.
Eivor, look at this.
A noise trap. Might be something inside. I'll have a look.
A noise trap. Okay. But, it's definitely freaky when all of a sudden you're sleeping and all of a sudden just like, burr, burr. It's like, oh, whoa. What's going on?
Wait. Who are you? Are you with those brigands as well?
Sigurd, Dag, in here. Those men had prisoners.
All right,
You there! Untie us!
Found the
Let us
prisoners.
walk and we will not hurt you!
Quite bold in those bindings. I like your spirit.
We are very agreeable people, I promise. You need not kill us.
Peace, friend. We have no need or wish to hurt you. What are your names?
Yenli. I'm a merchant, not a bandit like those others. And this is Rowan.
Rowan.
Rowan, that's right. I'm a stable hand, that's all. I keep horses
It's
and,
not
well,
his name.
I did, till those brigands sold them off.
They meant to sell us next, as slaves to the nearest bidder. But I raked their eyes out before I let that happen.
And how
I
did
think
you
he's
find
lying.
yourselves here?
We came to trade with the Sons of Ragnar, at Halfdan Jarl's asking. But they were gone when we arrived.
Unbind them.
You think he's telling the truth? The way the acting was definitely made it seem like he's
Know the
lying.
Sons of Ragnar?
Aye. Sold many a mare and stallion to the brothers. Good men. Always paid me fair.
From the look of this camp, they've been gone for some time. Where will you go now? What will you do?
Repeat my stocks, start anew. I have friends and allies across the land to aid me, but it won't be easy.
Every town and village needs a stable to keep horses fit and trim. I'll find my footing again. Somewhere.
Maybe he's not lying? I don't know. It really seemed like he was lying. Just bad acting.
That we could use their skills as we get settled. Having access to trade and someone to tend our mounts would be a boon.
My thoughts as well. Any friend of the Ragnarsons is a friend of mine. Right, Dag?
Whatever you think is best, Sigurd.
Dag has no
Yanni,
opinion.
Rowan, I am Sigurd Jarl of Fornberg, son of Styrbjörn. This is Eivor, and Dag. Both of you are free to go, but more than welcome to stay if you're willing to pull your weight.
We'd be happy to, if only to get back on our feet.
Then let it be done. The Raven clan welcomes you.
Welcome. Okay, I guess they weren't lying. Just bad acting, we'll say.
From strangers into friends, into family. The others have arrived. Come.
I have a good feeling about this place.
Honored family, friends, welcome to your new home.
All right. We're settling England. So, were the Ragnarsons wiped out? Or they just moved on or something? What happened? It's a pretty cool building, isn't it? The Longhouse.
Fine work. A longhouse to rival any I've seen. Now come. Randvi has found something I would like you to see.
Eivor, Sigurd, I give you England and its 4 kingdoms. Mercia, East Anglia, Northumbria, and Wessex.
Wessex.
From the few plans and maps I discovered here, I believe the Sons of Ragnar have pushed further into Mercia, here.
So they just moved.
My scouts will soon tell me if I am correct.
And where are we?
Here, in this unnamed copse of trees.
Unnamed? We cannot let that stand. What will we call this place?
I might have an idea. Ravensthorpe, the village of ravens.
Ravensthorpe. All right, Eivor.
I like it. The poet in you sings once again. One day this name will be known throughout all of England.
A name is only a beginning. If we want renown, we must build, expand.
Agreed. We should begin with a forge. Can you help Gunnar get working again?
We'll need cargo, supplies.
For that our neighbors will provide, whether they wish to or not.
Scarcely arrived, and now we must raid.
We cannot master this land merely by asking.
I'll go and speak with Gunnar now.
Good work, my dear.
The
What else
unwelcome
have you
quest
found?
is complete.
Short notes,
Atlas. To
mostly.
travel overseas to different countries, use the atlas available through... Okay, great. So we can just travel back and forth between different lands. New quest settling down. Man, look at this giant skin on the ground. Bear skin, maybe? Or a couple... I don't know. Maybe it's multiple skins. If it's one, that's a big skin. Okay, so here's where we are in Ravensthorpe. Now, okay, and then you can go to Atlas and travel between the different lands. That's pretty cool. I'm glad that they let you do that. All right, let's see. Daily concept art. Cool, cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, I have a couple questions. One is Ravensthorpe a real place? Ravensthorpe is a village in England, in Northamptonshire. That's cool. And then I also want to look up where's this Yule Brawl. Let's see, Yule Festival. Okay, so let's see. The Yule Festival begins immediately upon entering the east side of your colony after you've downloaded Season 1 Update 1. You will trigger a cutscene upon entering. Inhabitants of the Ravensthorpe colony. Okay, so let's go and see if that's happening in here. Actually, we also just got some more skills. Alright, so what is this? Backstab? Yeah, let's go. Let's get backstab, sure. And then what is this? Poison. Plus 1.7 stealth damage. Range resistance. Alright, let's go stealth damage stealth damage. Alright. This is a massive building. Look at this thing. It's impressive.
Not a bad place, Eivor. Not at all.
I want to see... Is there anyone else I could talk to here? I guess I could have talked to them more. Encampment. Alright, let's speak to him.
Can I help you with anything?
Gunnar.
Sigurd wants your forge up and running as soon as possible. For that, we need supplies and riches.
Ah, you mean to go a Viking then? Good, good. How I miss those days. Ransacking and pillaging. Blade singing and shield splintering.
I would ask you to join us, but you are the only blacksmith we have. We cannot afford your loss.
Oh, it's no bother. Better I forge axes than swing them. My place is here, not pulling on the oar of a river horse.
A river horse.
Remind me, I found a map among the bandits' rubbish, marked up with the locations of Saxon monk huts.
Yes, bandits know as well as we do. Monasteries are full of riches and loot.
Take the map with you, and put it to better use than they did.
Alcester Monastery. Alcester. Mildenburn. Alright. Let's see, so... Okay, so here's the Alcester and Mildenburn monasteries that you can go raid. Well, it's funny that you're asking me that, Neo, when I'm gonna stop streaming this morning. Because I think the answer is right now. So, it's a little past 1 p.m. Eastern time. I need to get some lunch, and I'm going to be taking over with my kids for the afternoon for my wife. But I will be back this evening with some Doom, and then possibly something else, maybe Fortnite, maybe some Warzone, we'll see. But I'll be back a little bit after 8 p.m., maybe right around 8 p.m. Eastern time. So thank you guys. It's good to see you, Sleepy and Neo, this morning for the special Christmas vacation daytime stream. And I look forward to seeing you guys again tonight. Until then, have a good rest of your day. Enjoy it. Relax. Play some games. Do some fun things. And I'll see you later. All right. Bye, guys. Have a good afternoon.